Welcome to this new video. I'm Ricardus, a Musicus Practicus, and today we start practicing with Handel exercises for Princess N. I thought that for beginners at the keyboard, the best exercises for developing harmony skills at the keyboard are Handel's exercises for Princess N. In my opinion, they are the best because in around 25 exercises we can learn all the basic knowledge of harmony at the keyboard, basso continuo and the basic of Partimento. For that, I think that a lot of beginners can get many benefits from these videos. For each video you will also can download the score for practicing by yourself you'll find in the info of the relative video. I'm really happy to create this kind of content for you, especially if you are a beginner. And if you find this kind of content useful for you, I would ask you to support my activity, my work on my Patreon. So now let's start with the first exercise. Hey, before starting with the video, download the 100 pages free ebook of all Handel exercises I prepared for give you a better experience. In this ebook you find all the exercises with the bass alone, all the exercises on a keyboard tablature, that means you can do every exercise in writing, some tips that can be useful for doing well the exercises, and a possible realization of each exercise. Download it for free by the link in the description. Okay, let's start with the first exercise of Handel's exercises for Princess N. The first exercise is very simple. We are in C major, in a common time, and the first thing we have to do is playing the bass alone. Let's try. Okay, what we have to do in this exercise? In this exercise we have to harmonize with the right hand all the degrees of the bass that I play with the left hand using only the 3 and 5 chord. That is the first chord we must learn to use and apply in harmony exercises. So when I start an harmonization, I can start with a perfect chord, so 3 and 5 chord, with the octave in the top voice. This position is the first position, or with the third in the top voice. This position is the second position, or with the fifth in the top voice. This is the third position. So let's start with the first position with the octave in the top voice, and then we have to harmonize all this bass step by step. Let's start. So the first two bars. Okay, remember, when the bass moves by a fifth or a fourth lip, ascending on or descending, the two chords, the 2, 3 and 5 chords have two common notes. Only one common note. So I have to keep these common notes in the same voice. For example, between the two chords, the first two notes in the bass, the common note is G. The G in the first chord on C is in the altus, because we have the bass, tenor, altus and cantus or soprano. So the common note, the G, remains in the same voice, and the other two voices move to the nearest degree. To the nearest degree of the new chord. Okay, when I have a third lip, in this case descending lip, or a sixth lip that can be ascending or descending, in this case the two chords have two common notes. like in this example. Okay, so as you can see, the two common notes that are G and B are in the same voice, altus and cantus. And the other note moves to the nearest degree of the new chord. And then the following note is a fourth, ascending fourth. This ascending fourth, as you can see, is a chord with only one common note, like the first two notes. Because when the bass moves with a fourth or a fifth lip, we have only one common note. This common note is E, that stays in the same voice, and the other two voices, the altus and the cantus, move to the nearest degree. Okay, we have another third descending lip, so two common notes. And then another fifth lip. So how many common notes we have when the bass moves by an fifth degree? One. So nice. Now we have two descending thirds. So look at the keyboard. Perfect. And now we have a contrary motion. When we are using only third and five chord, when we are using only 3 and 5 chord, and the bass moves with a stepwise movement, we only can make a contrary motion with all the voices in the right hand, then the voice in the bass. In this way, so we don't have common notes. Okay, then we have another third lip. So we have two common notes, the C and the A. Then we have a stepwise movement, so contrary motion. And finally we have the last note, C. Okay, now I play this exercise another time for you. Okay, I started in the octave position, but I can also start in the second position, with the third in the top voice, in this way. Correct? Or I can start in the third position with the fifth in the top voice, in this way. Good. Today, choosing the best method for learning composition and improvisation is not so simple. It's very important to follow an effective, specific and powerful method, in which each exercise is directly aimed at improving a specific technique. Today, a solution exists. It's called Improvisation Elements. Every week, there are new exclusive high-level videos that allow you to improve your skills in composition, improvisation and music theory. In these videos, I guide you. I show you the exercise and you repeat after me. By practicing these simple exercises every week, in a few months you will make a huge leap in skill. Now it's up to you. When do you start? Join my Patreon and challenge yourself.